What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today I am going to be going over a video of a sister that got a lot of backlash from the sisterhood just because she said her opinion on women celebrating divorces, which, as you guys know, has been a trend in recent years. And it just goes to show you, bro, like women aren't really for each other like they say they are. So without further ado, let's go on here and jump into the next video. And then after that, I'm going to be showing you a response video because, like I said, she got a lot of backlash for it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right. Y'all know what I find tacky? Celebrating divorces. Yes, that has become a thing over the past decade. People will have extravagant parties. They will take pictures celebrating divorces. The only celebration in those circumstances should be the marriage. I don't think you should be celebrating breaking God's promise in a relationship. I just think that's a little weird. You're breaking up a whole family and y'all are celebrating this. I just think you should, get a divorce and move on with life. Like, y'all make it this big, extravagant thing. And it's like y'all forget there's other people's feelings involved. Like, you're celebrating breaking up a family. And then to add to it, what's crazy is like when y'all are in these marriages, y'all are forgetting God is involved, right? But then the moment that y'all get divorced, mainly women, okay, this is mainly women that do this. The moment that y'all get divorced, now all of a sudden, y'all God-fearing. Now all of a sudden, y'all are all about God. Well, where was that same energy in the marriage? Where was it? I just find it real funny. All of a sudden, after y'all get divorced, God becomes y'all's man. And guess what? You're sharing him. Excuse me. Ooh, you're sharing him with all the other women that once they leave their relationships, they all of a sudden are all about God. Y'all do things out of sheer convenience, okay? And to sugarcoat some of y'all's decisions. But I just find it real funny. Y'all celebrate divorces. Then y'all forget about God being in marriage. But then all of a sudden remember him when you're no longer married. Interesting.
Now, I didn't see an issue with anything that she said. What I did find interesting is that she mentioned something that I talk about all the time. I haven't brought it up, haven't said it in a while, but I always say that women do everything out of sheer convenience. And it was so weird hearing her say that because I don't hear too many people, whether it be male or female, that say this, but it's something that I've always noticed. And and I think this is where the term "move the goalpost" comes from, because everything is at a convenience because there need to be right, and moving and manipulating things in order to have their way at all times is just such a nasty trait, and it just kind of comes off like okay, like why, like why are you doing this, you know what I mean, like just bad intentions. Um but yo, this is crazy, man. I never thought that a woman would get this much backlash just for disagreeing with women celebrating divorces. You would think, like commonly, most women would agree with her, but based on the amount of stitchings and duets that were um, that she was tagged in, it doesn't appear that way. And just to give y'all a heads up, I did try to look some of these up. They did not seem to have that stitch or duet up with some of the names that she put up. I wouldn't be surprised if people looked at all those names and probably ended up harassing those women or something to that degree themselves. So, but who knows? But I'm gonna go ahead and let this video play because it's a little bit long, and I'm gonna let it rock out. All right, let's keep it moving.
Y'all, this is why I don't mess with the sisterhood. This is why I don't really care about having too many female friends. I already don't have a lot of female friends, and the female friends that I do have, we have been friends for years, and they know how I think, they know how I move. These women don't know me, but look at the number of comments under this particular post, because I said something that directly triggered them. And the women that are triggered are the ones that either did what I said, I didn't agree with, I called it tacky, and I still stand on what I said. They're also coddling one another, which is fucking hilarious. But again, the sisterhood is toxic as hell. Toxic as hell. And I don't want the sisterhood support because they don't think logically. Look at the number. I have 247 comments. Y'all, I've been posting for a year. A year. I've been given a mix of educated posts, calling out men and women, calling out men, calling out women. And it took this particular post for women to try to come and support me. This is still support because I'm getting views. They're adding to the algorithm. They're stitching. Look over to the right. I have never had this many women support me since I've been, posting, right? They don't stitch my stuff unless they're triggered or they're upset about what I said. And I said what I said. They're calling me pretty much a bully, and I'm spilling hate. But go read those comments and y'all tell me who's really the bully and who's really spitting out hate. You got women bragging about burning their marriage certificate, sis. If you got to do all of that, honey, you really made a bad choice in the man. Again, hold yourself accountable. What are you really mad at? What are you really mad at? Bragging about their parties and do your thing. I'm not stopping you from doing anything. My opinion doesn't stop you from doing anything, but it's still my opinion. And it's like women are trying to fight me to change my mind. I'm going to say what I said. Then you got them coddling one another, supporting one another. Do you, boo? That still adds to my post and it's adding to the algorithm. I'll take it any way that I can get it. And then it also shows the power of my words. Like, I didn't even realize that my words could impact women like that in this capacity. Who am I? I am just a regular Black woman who thinks logically and who also spills her thoughts. This is my platform. I can do that. Maybe it's jealousy. I don't know. But again, the sisterhood is fake and they're toxic. If you want to see how toxic they are, y'all take a gander at them comments. It is utterly ridiculous. Instead of respecting the opinion that I have, because I don't know who all had a divorce party, right? But y'all are really telling on yourselves. And then, honestly, I see why a lot of y'all are divorced. I see it. I'm not going to sit here and say it was only the men, because based on how y'all are acting in those comments and the long think pieces, I mean, they were making numerous videos, y'all, numerous comment videos trying to justify why my opinion is incorrect instead of just respecting how I feel. The sisterhood is fake. They have selective outrage and they have a toxic mindset, period, right? I've had more men treat me with respect than women. And even a woman was like, well, if there's too many men in your comments, then that's a little fishy. Okay, so if there's too many women in my comments, why is that automatically assumed to be right? So based on that alone, because there's so many women under that particular post, does that make what I said correct based on that logic? I'm asking, because y'all are saying if there's too many men, then it's wrong. But I have so many women, despite whether y'all agree or not, y'all are still in abundance. Does that make my post correct? Does it make it correct? I'm asking. So again, my opinion is my opinion. Y'all can keep talking mess in my comments. That's not going to change how I feel. Divorce parties are tacky. And I stand on it, boo-boos. Continue to celebrate as much as you want to. Please continue to comment. Please continue to duet me and stitch me, because again, that helps me out and you're helping me build my platform. So where you think you're only garnering people that don't agree with me, I guarantee there's going to be somebody that sees your stitches and your duets that actually support what I'm saying. Okay? So again, I don't mess with the sisterhood for this reason. I'm okay with being a lone ranger. My tribe will come, and they have been coming. But women only show up when you piss them off. And it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Continue to throw your little raggedy failed relationship parties, but I stand on what I said. Be blessed, y'all.
All right, so a couple things that stand out from that rant. Now, I heard her mention selective outrage, which we all know that's true. So there's no surprise there when it comes to these type of women. However, what I was really intrigued by was the fact that she said that she gets more respect from men than she does from women. And you would think that the sisterhood would have more respect for one another than they do men. But it just goes to show you when you go against the grain, then all of a sudden they switch up and act brand new. Because remember, she also said that the woman said, well, if you got too many men in your comments, then that's fishy. Let me ask you this then. If there's too many of men that agree with the way women like women like the women that she's referring to, if there's too many men in their comments, do they still find it fishy? If there's too many men that agree with these extreme feminist talking points and and ways to go about relationships, do they find it fishy then? Of course they don't. Because as long as you're going with their narrative, then it's like all is right in the world. That's bullshit. Part of feminism is women having choice. But it's funny how when their choice doesn't align with a certain agenda or propaganda that's being pushed, all hell breaks loose. And like I said, that's bullshit. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any other merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.